Hey everybody, Haji here, co-founder NoBsTeeVee.com. Walk with my good buddy Rob.
Hey, pura vida, ¿cómo está usted?
We just finished the NoBS Inferno in Toronto, and Rob and I and our lovely wives immediately got onto a plane, and now we're here in beautiful Tamarindo, Costa Rica, heading to the beach. We're the sun's going down. We got this nice lighting coming, and Rob and I are gonna hold hands and walk on the beach and reflect on.
James likes doing that.
And reflect on on the whole Inferno, and
it's very sentimental.
And I think I'm gonna do a little fishy. Hey birds, how you doing? Good, good. And so yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about the Inferno and what we got out of it, and recap on, and so
we're gonna
stay tuned. If I'm catching some fish, we won't be talking about it right away, but anyways, we'll have something for you soon.
We're working on 2 hours of sleep here, so
yeah. So we're not sure if it's such a good idea that we're going to do it right now. But anyways,
at 3 in the morning, take a flight out at 6:30.
I'll have to give it to. I got to give it to some of the members. We went to bed at about 10 o'clock. Not Rob and I together, but I with my wife and Rob with his wife, not in the same room, in the same bed, in their separate rooms. Sometimes you have to clarify that. Yeah. Anyways,
people don't take it the right way.
Couldn't sleep, still a little pumped up, still a little excited, from everything that happened. So I guess it was around 2 o'clock. I get up and we go downstairs to go get some coffee, and sure enough, there's still NoBS. Just almost got hit by a car. Guy almost backed right into me, took me out. There's still NoBS members up, sitting around at 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, talking. Sean, our moderators, go figure, right? So anyway.
Susan, Sweet Pea.
Yeah, who else?
Such a troublemaker.
With Kelly and Jerry. So anyways, it was
Kelly,
nice.
She never sleeps. She's a vampire.
It was nice to see those people still up, and still communicating to each other. So anyways, we're starting to ramble on now.
It was an awesome Inferno.
We'll see you guys on the beach, and stay tuned for some more awesome information of NoBsTeeVee here, somewhat live,
recorded
in Tamarindo, Costa Rica.
All right, here we are in what town are we in again? Villarreal in Costa Rica. We had local lunch. It's good stuff.
It is. I'm not going.
I did a quick picture of James and Jocelyn. If you see behind me,
it's more like a base.
There, that's the light source.
It looks like a shower.
It's just a strip of lighting because of the roof.
And then the sink is outside. So.
And let me show you the result. Hey, Josh, can you lean into
Yeah, now we're talking.
There's the light, see? Awesome lighting. Check out the catch lights. All right.
Catch lights. Wraparound catch lights.
Yeah, so that's our lighting tutorial of the day. You gotta look for the lighting, and in this case, it's soft and directional. Sounds good to me. Soft and directional lighting, because it's overcast, it's soft light, but it's coming in just from the lower end of the horizon.
Now, Rob,
it really works.
Would this work if I was in a field with high noon sunshine and no clouds?
What do you think?
I say no.
What do you think?
No.
There's a consensus. It would not work very well. So
you got to find the light.
Tell me about one of your favorite speakers at the Inferno in Toronto.
There's this guy there. The information's out there. It's all been said and done. This guy had a unique perspective on things. His name is James Hodges. It's unbelievable, some of the stuff he said.
All right, and that's it for today's episode. We're signing off. All right, no, really, seriously.
Actually, I got a lot of information from Kyle Brady.
What was he speaking about?
He's doing all search engine optimization and keywords and how to get your website up in Google, which is good. Rob and I have been doing that stuff for quite a while now. We've a couple forums and WordPress websites, stuff like that. But man, I was eating that shit up. I've heard a lot of it before, but that guy was just spewing out some money-making stuff. So You know, I took a lot of notes. Actually, I had to run back to my room and grab my laptop. So as he was speaking, I logged into my websites and I was actually making the changes as you know as he was talking. So, man, if you guys were at the Inferno and you were kind of just zoning off and not paying attention, you really need to go back and watch those downloads because you missed the gold. That was the gold right there. You know?
Where's the downloads?
Oh, she just started pouring. How's the lighting now that it just started?
It's a little diffused.
It's a little diffused. The downloads will be in. They will be in the.
So members can watch them.
Members can watch them. If you're not a member, you know, you might as well just give up photography because you missed some of the best stuff ever. Or join the forum and watch the downloads. So.
There you have it,
You know,
folks.
if I was eating that stuff up.
This is my point. If James was sitting on the edge of his seat, and I noticed he was sitting in the front edge of his seat, if he's eating that shit up, you know you're onto something. Because seriously, he's got a serious badass case of ADHD for him to focus.
It's true.
His wife's looking over at him, looking at me, looking at him.
It's true.
So anyways, before we sign off, let's hear a quick review from Tina. So Tina, you're now doing workflow in the studio. And how are you enjoying that?
Just started.
It just started.
Yeah, one order, that's it.
You did one order,
Yes.
and it's working out,
You're a professional now.
My images look awesome.
and it's all good.
So good.
All right. See you later.
We got some beautiful cross lighting. Just stay just like that, Josh. Drop the, let me see your, just check the water over here. Put all your weight on your back foot. Yeah, exactly. Let's shoot like that now. Hold on.
All right, Rob here, and we're at the end of our vacation in Tamarindo Beach. So our mishmash of videos is, well, it's kind of a mishmash for this week's episode. We're going to call it Tamarindo NoBsTeeVee. And anyways, hopefully so far you've enjoyed it. So what we're going to do is going to walk along the trail here and talk about the Inferno. Got James with me right there. A little bit sunburnt. We've been surfing, spending almost every day on the beach, doing all kinds of fun stuff. So anyways, now it's back to reality, back home, back to running our studios and running webinars for the forum and all that good stuff. So it's getting kind of dark. I'm all backlit. Are you backlit? Oh, you're okay.
Now, why are you backlit? Rookie mistake when taking photos on the beach.
Well,
Do not place the sun behind your subject.
it's a very bright object behind me. And
It should be filtering out soon. We're getting out of the sun.
Yeah,
Into the jungle.
We're into the jungle now, so if you see some little black monkeys running around, they're called howler monkeys. They're really loud. James is going to take a leak. So anyways, the Inferno, I just want to recap our speakers. We already talked about Kyle Brady, so we're not going to talk about him again. But the first speaker was me. I only had an hour to speak because we had such a full roster. And when we run these Infernos, we try and get a really good mix. 3 days of speakers. And we try and make it really intense, really worth the members' while, whoever's attending. And those who don't attend, if they're a member of NoBS Photo Success, they get to watch the videos in the forum. But you got to be a member to take advantage of that. So anyways, I was first, and then we had Andrew speak about online marketing, which was interesting. He spoke for half an hour. Then you spoke on, what was it again?
I spoke on family sessions.
Family posing,
Family
lighting,
posing, lighting, sales,
marketing.
You know, how to get those sales averages up to where you want to be. If you have to say the one key point, I have to say one key point. If you people aren't part of the forum and you're not going to see the whole download. The one key point was, if people are already always ordering your smallest package and you're bitching about it, then raise the price of your smallest package so that if everybody did order it, you'd be happy.
That's a good point.
That's the only point I'll say on that video.
It was a good
There's
presentation.
loads more in there.
Yeah, there was a lot more.
I talked a lot.
All right, in the afternoon we had Stephanie Buckman, who she's really
The baby
amazing.
whisperer?
She's the, what do you call her?
The baby whisperer.
She does amazing newborn baby portraits.
Beautiful. She did live, well, kind of live posing and lighting in.
She had a little posing doll.
That way.
Right up here.
Why did they go that way?
I don't know. Probably going to the store.
Women are going to get cappuccinos. Man, do I ever look red in that video? Am I that red?
James has been in the sun a
I've been
lot.
surfing since 9 o'clock this morning. I didn't think I was getting that bad, but I guess I am.
So anyway, Stephanie had she did a lot of live posing, but she had a little baby that she used, a little stuffed doll, you know, to mimic what she does in an actual session. I'll tell you, especially the ladies, they all kind of just gravitated to the front of the stage. Remember that?
She was a good speaker.
She's an awesome speaker, and they were just taking notes like crazy. It was really, really good. So that was day one, but at night we had a special presentation. We had a night owl session. Tell us who we had.
Jose Paulo.
Jose Paulo, who's
Talked about sales, who I've garnered a lot of information on my sales tactics that we use in studio. You know, if I'm gobbling that crap up, everybody else should be too. He's always got, you know what it is when you watch Joe speak, and I'll tell you, the people that are not part of the forum, when you watch this video of Joe speak, you immediately want to go out and sell thousands of dollars worth of prints. You will actually, if you only sell digital files, you will get rid of them. You will not sell digital files. Are that convincing, and he raises a lot of valid points. You know,
not only that, he practiced it, right?
Oh yeah, his sales are up there. I've seen it, you know, and the whole thing that what we do is art. You know, we're not selling photos, we're selling artwork for people's walls. That goes a long way. I immediately didn't want to come to Tamarindo. I immediately wanted to go home and start selling stuff in my studio.
We could have left them behind.
Could have.
All right,
and
so
I wouldn't have this nice lobster bake.
day two, we had Kyle Brady in the morning. I already talked about him. And you know, when I was talking about to James about it, he said that was good stuff. If I'm eating that shit up, there's got to be something to it.
Right.
So in the afternoon on day two, we had Brian Dement, or as James referred to him as,
Brian Demented.
The guy's crazy. He's one of the funniest guys, but one of the most creative photographic minds I've ever seen. And he had everybody riveted. And people afterwards were coming up to me and going, "Oh, I love that guy. He was so good."
That was one of the best speakers I have seen today.
Cool.
As far as somebody,
One of the
you know
best.
what? If no BS sums it up, that guy has no BS. Very minimal equipment. I think his whole lighting setup cost $50. You know, his workflow is simple. He gets what he wants and he does it. Yet he produces, in my opinion, he produces some of the most outstanding artistic images I have ever seen. If that guy, all his images should be in a gallery. I would love to go see it or have a coffee table book. And funny, man. That guy was hilarious. So yeah, one of the best speakers I've seen in a long time. Gave you the meat and potatoes. Not like, I'm going to talk about what I do, and here are some of the nice images I do. Now go buy my DVD. If you want to know, he gave us everything. Live shoot. Man, if you can...
It was good. So at night on day two, we had a mastermind. We had a panel of experts, and I was the moderator. Experts in quotation, and we had fielded all these questions and scenarios. Always a popular thing because it's a group. It's kind of a group thing, and everybody participates. And I don't know. It's always, people like it. They
Except
just
for
really.
Kelly, every time she spoke, I fell asleep.
She was good.
She was awesome.
So anyways, that was day two. Day three was
what do we have in the morning?
in the morning on day three. We had Judy Cormier on Boudoir.
The NoBS Firecracker.
And she was amazing too. Absolutely amazing. One of the best
I've
speakers
seen
we
her
know.
speak, numerous times at our previous NoBS stuff. But man, she's always punching out these amazing, beautifully exposed, nice lighting images. And her marketing materials and her albums were, man, you go through the albums. Of course, she makes all the women that she photographs look absolutely outstanding. So really, when I'm looking at the album, I'm going, oh, it's gorgeous. I'm not really looking at the women. I'm actually just looking at the quality of her work.
There's a big lie.
Yes, it was.
No, it's true. She does stunning work. Proof's in the pudding. All right, final part of the Inferno was we ended up with Warren, Noyce, and he did a live model shoot.
This stuff was really noise.
Noise. It was noise. Warren's a very energetic, very enthusiastic guy, and he really shares his passion with everybody. and his, you know, the work that he creates is where it's at. He does amazing stuff.
I've got a lot of nice tips from that guy, man. That he's making it real, doing it,
Yeah.
and you know, he may talk the talk, but the guy sure can't walk the walk. So
He's got it. He's
you
got
know,
it.
if,
So
if you ever get a chance to go hit up one of his workshops, guaranteed you're gonna walk out of there with more than what you paid for.
Niagara School of Imaging. He's
That's
one
right,
of the,
Niagara School of Imaging.
he's one of
there
the
you go.
speakers there. He fills out his class every year.
Yeah, kind of week. Danny Ravelaz in there too.
Anyways, we got to go. My arm's getting really sore.
Oh, you boo, you boo, you boo, 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 you boo, boo.
So that's it for this week's episode, coming to you all the way, sort of live and recorded
Sort of live in your
from Tamarindo. Sort of a mishmash of.
We had to get it done today because tomorrow we are.
Tomorrow's our last day here, and we're surfing again. And then the day after that, we're heading home. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We will talk to you later. Mr. Lobster Man.
Oh, look at that. I am red. Holy crap, my ears are stinging. So much for putting sunscreen on.
There we go.
We're walking the back roads trying to pick up hookers.
Hey, don't say that. People are going to think it's true.
Yeah.
They don't, you know, some people think, they just don't know you're joking.
I'm not joking, folks. I'm looking for a hooker. I'm kind of lonely. My wife took off with a surfer that was better looking than me. Gotta make ends meet.